Welcome back, Rare Talks. You already know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't know, we're in the new studio. Yeah, Rare Hub, we're back. You know, we just had to move and upgrade and them thing there. You know what I'm saying? So you got me looking all freshy-eshy. You know what I'm saying? And joined this week by my cousin.
Hey, at Divine Lady 23, aka Let Your Voice Be Heard.
AKA Mrs. Controversial.
Who, me? Why?
Because you say controversial stuff.
Do I?
Yes, you do. You
like what?
Bare controversial stuff.
Like what? Don't we
bare
all?
Controversial stuff.
Don't we all sometimes?
No, I don't say nothing controversial.
Whatever.
I never say anything controversial.
You be putting the fire in the smoke, mate. Don't even try.
When do I ever do that?
Ruffling them feathers.
Never.
Yeah.
I always speak the truth.
Literally.
I never do anything else but speak the truth.
Yeah, but even the truth can be controversial sometimes. It's just all in how people perceive it.
Them people are sad, man. People that believe like that.
You know, but I don't think I'm controversial. I'm a truth speaker. So if I think something's BS, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be like, yeah. And
if you haven't, make sure you go get your tickets for the live show. I think this will be coming out after the live show. So you know what? You're gonna be seeing the live show. I'm gonna put up clips right now, so you'll see a clip of the live show. My cousin probably. Yeah, you don't know. All right, back. So. Yeah, this week, man. What was we just discussing? We were discussing a sick topic a second ago.
We were just discussing how people like to use their children as pawns.
Yes. So we was just saying how there's some people out there, and bless their cotton socks, they like to, if I'm honest, deny access to the man. And I say the man majority of times because some women will come in with the least, most controversial one. Oh, it's not always. Sometimes it's the man denying access. I'm like, I've never really heard of that situation.
It's very rare cases.
I've never heard of that in my life.
And I think it depends what country you're based in. If I'm honest, in some countries, men have more rights than women.
Yes, and then shout out to them countries. You know? Which countries are they? I want to go there.
Like Eastern European countries, like Dubai, them places, they have.
Yeah, Middle East, they give the man the rights. The
rights.
Shout out to my Arab countries.
I just think, just overall, people need to just not use their children as pawns. Literally, it leaves a lasting damage. In all honesty.
All right, so let's get to something. What's the causes of women doing this to men?
Not separating their emotions from the fact.
I'll give you a real life scenario. What do you think of a woman abusing a man in front of her child, even though the child's very young? Child's like 3, 4, and she's shouting and swearing and cussing the man.
Yeah, that's a no.
Why not?
Because it's dysfunctional. You wouldn't do that around your children. You would not prevent doing anything like that around your children. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I think you got to learn how to control yourself. And for me, how I conduct myself is, I'm not going to do something that I wouldn't want the man to be doing in front of my children. I'm not going to behave in a certain way to him that I wouldn't like if he behaved in that certain way to me. So for me, I'm not that girl that's going to be getting up in your face saying, your mum, and I don't know. I like to be feminine. I'm a bit of a Care Bear.
But so I can see that you can actually be masculine though. I can see that in you. You can be in someone's face. Nah,
I don't. I don't get up in the face. I don't. Literally. I will remove myself from the situation.
So you've never got into a man's face before?
No. I'll cuss if I need to. If you push my buttons, definitely. But I'm not getting up in your face. I'm not a man. I'm a girl. Look how tiny I am. If I'm getting up in your face, for me, when someone's getting up in your face, that's an indication that you want to take it to another level. And for me, yeah, no. I don't think that that's the kind of behaviour that you should be displaying. So for me, no, I won't get up in your face. I will remove myself. But if you grab me or I feel threatened, then yeah, obviously I'm going to react. I've come from a background of abuse and, a toxic male who was supposed to be a role model. So for me, I find certain behaviour very threatening. So I wouldn't behave that way, personally.
But do you know what I find a little bit shocking, if I'm honest? Like when women come into men's faces or they agitate men, and then when the man reacts, she says, ah!
Yeah, see, I don't like that. I think it is antagonistic when you're getting up in someone's face, or you're pushing them in the head, or you're saying your mum, or you're just saying things that you know is just hella disrespectful. You're hitting below the belt, and you wouldn't like it if someone did it to you.
No, but I'm saying, but can you do all of that to a man? I'm saying a man has to firm it naturally, but every man's different.
I don't think you should be doing that to a man, full stop.
No, but I'm saying, like, if say a woman is doing that, yeah, like, we're gonna say, for argument's sake, he shouldn't react to her, as in, like, punch her up, yeah, cool. But my whole thing is this.
That's where I'm a little bit controversial. Now you're getting me controversial, because I can't lie. If I had a son,
and a woman's constantly abusing him, cussing him, getting in his face, and just violating him, and then just like threatening him, doing all this stuff every day, and he's meant to just take it. He doesn't say anything to her, and every time he does,
I don't know, because I feel like if you act like a big dog, you need to know how to roll with the big dogs, like straight up. If you're in a man's face and you're trying to fight him, what do you expect him to do? He will fight you. Like, I know gal that used to like slap a certain family member of mine, Mel, like every time she got angry or he did something that raised her emotions, or try and scrape out his face. Now for me, she's like, he shouldn't get a slap back. Because if I had a son, I'm not gonna lie, yes, I would teach him to walk away, but don't slap my son in the face or do certain grimy things to my son and think that's going to be okay, because if he don't slap you, either me or his sisters is going to slap you.
straight.
Like, I don't know. For me, I just think we've gotten too used to normalizing that excuse of, oh, women are emotional, so we can just spill out of the mouth and do certain things and it's acceptable. Yeah, I don't conform to that. I'm more likely to walk away from you if you bring me unnecessary drama or your behaviour is threatening, literally. I might set it straight with you and tell you, like, yeah, like, I don't respect it, da-da-da-da. I might cuss you out. I might say the F word. You understand? It just depends how much I think you're taking liberties. But to get up in your face, nah. I'm a feminine. I'm a female. I want you to treat me as such. So I'm going to conduct myself a certain way. Now, if you choose not to, I'm going to remove myself from the situation. Literally. And I've been in situations where I've been very feminine and gotten violated.
What does that mean now?
Like, extremely feminine, like soft-spoken, not confrontational.
So how did you get violated?
Because basically it was a situation where the person wasn't happy with something. We went out and...
So you done something wrong?
No, I hadn't done anything wrong. It was a situation, I went out with my partner with a group of people. Now, we did couples dinner. Then we went back to one of the people's houses that we knew. And the person displayed like they were uncomfortable. So if we went out somewhere, you've taken me somewhere, and I'm around your people, and we go to, I don't know, one of your good friends' houses. I know them. I know all the people, so I'm not a stranger. But I'm sitting on the sofa with my coat over my lap, and I'm sitting up straight. Would you not think I'm uncomfortable? That I'm not relaxed?
No.
Yeah, there's certain behaviour, like an energy you can give off.
If I'm in my own element, you mean? Like, because you have to understand, if I'm in my own element and I'm just doing me and I'm just having a good time and you're feeling uncomfortable over there, I can't...
No. To the point where it's become noticeable to everybody in the room that you seem like you don't really want to be there.
So the
like
guy didn't want to be there?
You're uncomfortable. Yeah.
So then move, then go then.
So, obviously, I was just quiet because I was thinking, I don't know what the issue is. Like, I felt like that at the time, that partner didn't like my people. He didn't understand my background, and he kind of turned his nose down on it, which didn't make no sense to me, because you can't look down on someone with the same hand that you touched them with. It makes no sense.
But was he willing to compromise? This is the big issue.
When it hit rock bottom, yeah, he was willing to compromise. But by then, you had already violated. So, on so many occasions.
How did he violate?
Physically.
Oh, so he was abusive.
Mm-hmm.
So, why did you stay?
because we had kids.
Okay.
As you say, like, people just run at the first hurdle. Some of us don't run at the first hurdle. Some of us actually try and try more than once, which is the definition of insanity. But we do, because we generally want the relationship to work. But sometimes it's not always feasible. In all honesty, it's not a conducive environment.
I feel like a lot of women make it seem like they leave the man, when in hindsight it's the man that left them. Because I can look back. I've heard a girl on the internet say she left me, but I've got proof that I left her. I got bare proof from bare girls saying that they left me, but like from my past. But I left them all.
Yeah.
So in hindsight, if you was a good woman, why would I leave you?
Yeah.
So this is where I find it a little bit shocking sometimes, like that people need the validity of others to say like, yeah, I left that person. When in hindsight, it was the other person that left you. I'm not saying your situation.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general. I've heard a lot of women say, I left him because he was like this. But in hindsight, it was the guy that kind of left because of. Does that make sense?
I know if the person had a choice at that time, no, they would have stayed in the relationship. Literally. They wanted us to work it out. But for me, coming from an environment where I had already gone through physical abuse and certain things, that wasn't something that I was willing to compromise on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's mad, like, with the cheating thing, you'd be surprised,
Where did cheating come from? We're not talking about
No, I'm just saying, like, that's an example. Like, some people compromise with that. We've got different levels of things that we will compromise on and we won't compromise on. For me, mine was
some women
physical violence.
Some women generally just want to be alone. I generally
no
think
woman generally wants to be alone, man.
I generally think that women want to be alone. They get so comfortable with touching themselves and being single and going around saying that I'm a strong, independent woman, that they actually have missed the point that life is a cycle of sunshine and rain.
Yeah.
If you can hold it down in the rain, you will be in the sunshine.
Okay, so what about when you've held it down for someone through their dark times, but when you catch a dark time, they don't act right? You're looking around for them. What about then?
Yeah, but then you can't always judge your standards by someone else's standard. And I used to do what you exactly used to do, and then they used to always give me heart.
But isn't it a two-way thing if you're trying to make a relationship work?
No, because it's like a friendship. My loyalty to some of my friends is different to their loyalty to me.
Nah, I can't lie.
Look, check. One of my brethrens, I said to him, stop fucking with my man, because I don't like him. He kept fucking with him. I had to cut him off. His loyalty wasn't like mine. If he said that to me, of some new person that I just met like 2 months ago, I'd have cut that person a long time for him.
Yeah.
Like, even if I talked to the person for business, I would have cut him off and I would have said to him every time I talked to him. Like, not out of like a little sissy thing, but just out of respect that you're my dog for 29 years.
Yeah.
And I just met this guy 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I've been through shit with you. You've been through shit with me. You don't know him. You know what I'm saying? In the first year of knowing someone, you think you know them, and then before you know it, they turn around and stab you in the back.
Yeah.
So I said that to him, but his loyalty wasn't like mine. That broke my heart. But then I came to realize that not everybody's loyalty is like yours.
Yeah, but when you're in a relationship,
but I'm saying in all relationships.
Yeah,
in
but
all
like,
relationships, you can't.
I mean, like in a relationship capacity of man and woman.
No, but I'm saying even then, cause like you could even probably bring examples of the way that you've treated some of your friends. They would never be the same towards you.
Well.
Like when you was trying to do certain things and they stopped doing things, then they wanted to. You know, we got too many examples. We weren't gonna use share on camera, but we got too many examples. But that's just to show that the love that you had for them is not the same they had for you.
Yeah,
but
facts.
It doesn't make you still have to be able to live with that. Does it make sense? And not get upset with that. That people haven't got the same love and loyalty that you have towards them.
Yeah, definitely. But if you're my guy, I can't lie. I expect you to have my back the same way you expect me to have your back, because we're in a relationship.
I don't think you understood the person, because maybe some people are emotionally unavailable sometimes.
Yeah, I get that. And I get that there could be many different factors why that would come about.
But so, did you even go in to understand that before you even said, oh, you're not treating me the same? That's the problem. Sometimes we're not assessing people like to their abilities. So for instance, I'll give you an example. Like, this person's strong in this area, but they're weak in that area. Yeah. But you expected them to be there for you, but they're not emotionally available because they don't even see what you're going through as a problem. Deeper.
Well, see.
Deeper. Throw the
given
pillow
the
now.
circumstances,
throw the pillow now, because I'm very hub now. Because I won.
Given the circumstances,
throw the pillow,
I can't lie. No, they should have done had my back, man. Literally, that's how I see it. Literally, there was no excuse. Literally, I was grieving. There was no excuse.
No, but I'm saying, just on the basis that
there's no excuse. Literally.
No, because I'm saying on the basis of like, you don't know what he was going through at that time as well. See, sometimes...
No, do you know what I did? See, with me, I will assess things afterwards, like, on a different level, like, and look at it from many different angles.
I don't think so. Many women don't do that.
This woman does.
Many women don't do that.
This woman does.
9 out of 10 women don't actually go back to see their behaviours and say, did I overreact in that?
This woman does.
Because if you did, then you would still be in a relationship, because you wouldn't have seen what they done as that shady, because the person...
Nah, do you know what it is? I think not everyone's open to having a discussion about stuff, especially if you're someone who's used to people who are extremely confrontational or they always bash you down. When you get someone who's actually open to talking about stuff, where you can honestly tell them about their self and vice versa in a respectful manner both ways, and there's an open table, some people will run from that, because it now means that you have to do the work, you have to be vulnerable, you have to be transparent. Some people are not ready for that, no matter how open, transparent and willing to talk about things and grow you can be as a person. I think not everyone's there, and I get that not everybody's there, but what
Do you think you're there?
I'm part there, yeah, because I do my work. Like, I know myself. Like, if you tell me something about myself and I know you're right, I'm not going to deny it. Like when you said to me, you're stubborn. Hell yeah, I'm extremely stubborn. Literally.
But stubbornness sometimes in a relationship is the worst thing you could... Like,
Definitely, and that's why I try to work on that.
No, but I'm saying, but I believe when you get in a relationship, you should always get with someone that they have things about their character that will enhance you and make you better. But going back to what you're saying, I feel like a lot of women want perfect relationships.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, but that's the reason why women leave then.
But there's no such thing as a perfect relationship.
Why do women leave then? If we both have realised there's no such thing as a perfect relationship, and you know that your man's is a savage, but he's a great person, he's your best friend, but he's got some flaws that he has. I think a lot of women are not willing to stick through in flaws. They want a perfect match person when they themselves are not even halfway there.
Nobody's perfect, so it's unrealistic to, as a woman or a man, to expect somebody to be perfect. I'm not perfect. I have endless amount of flaws, because we're always growing, we're always trying to evolve. Well, some of us are, not everyone is, but you could never expect someone to be perfect, because we've got so much to learn, not only about ourselves but just the world in general. So to expect someone to be perfect is unrealistic. But
the reason why you'd leave someone is because that person is not perfect.
No, that's not the reason why. I could say as a woman, I won't leave because you're not perfect. I will leave if I feel like you're not open to doing the work that it's going to take for the relationship to progress, or you're playing games. You're not really thinking on the levels that I'm thinking of: family, marriage, business, house. You're on the plating.
But then isn't that come back to law of attraction, that that's what you're meeting, that's what you're attracting?
Yeah, because like I said, we've all got growth. We've all got work to do. So we're going to attract people that are on different vibrations, and that will teach us something about ourselves during that process.
I feel like I know when someone's not on my vibration. I know that from early. And the biggest mistake that most of us we do is we play blind. We play blind to things that we can already see.
Yeah, because we like to look at things through rose-tinted glasses sometimes. I know that's been one of my biggest flaws.
But the reason why that is because a lot of us suffer from... We came from a lot of childhoods that wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
So we look at everything, well, it's where it's meant to be.
Yeah. We normalise certain shit.
But then we'll get into a relationship with someone and then we'll be feeling some sort of way. I believe a relationship is over when a woman doesn't respect the man. The relationship's over.
Definitely. A woman's not going to stay with a man she doesn't respect.
Even if she does stay, it's going to be very toxic.
Yeah.
It's going to be very toxic.
Yeah, because any chance she gets, she's going to dumb him down, or she's going to try and emasculate him. For me, yeah, if it's got to those toxic levels, I can't let it leave. Because
but I feel like
you're supposed to build each other up.
Yeah.
You know?
I generally think that at that point, it's a cry for help on both sides that either you do therapy together or you leave. I don't think that you've ever tried enough in your relationship until you do everything. So some people say, oh, you know what, I left because they were like this, I left because they were like that. But did you go to therapy? Did you get help? Did you do this? Did you do that? Majority of times you hear no. They never done everything.
Yeah.
Like, did you swallow your pride? Like, even on the man's side, because it's not always the woman's side. Like, some man will come home, no food, clothes not cooked. Like, bro, like, man's in a bad relationship. That might be the things for him that actually means something. Every man's different, you know.
Of course.
Every man's different. They got their own trigger things that they like and they love, and things that they just don't respect.
Yeah.
And one of them might be that cooking and cleaning.
And if you've expressed that over a period of time and you keep on expressing it and it's falling on deaf ears, what do you then do?
Discipline. If the discipline are still.
Yeah, but what if the person lacks discipline?
No, I mean, you have to discipline, you have to tell her about her blood clots.
No, but what, okay, for me as a woman, expressing to a guy the same thing over and over and over.
So let's use us two as an example. You ain't washing my clothes and I'm upset about that. Yeah, I'm coming home, yeah. See,
that's one thing my man wouldn't be upset about, though.
Cool. I come home, and I'm going to grab my clothes, put them in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Put the washing machine on. Then I'm going to take you to the living room, sit you down, ask you how your day was, and say, do you know what really hurts me? This is my technique with everything. There's some women out there, they don't want to wash their men's clothes, you know.
Yeah, but that don't make sense to me, though.
No. I'm going to say this. They don't want to wash their men's clothes. Would you wash your man's clothes? You're going to say what to me? Yeah. They're going to say, why didn't you wash my clothes? Checkmate.
No guy can't style me like that because...
No, what I'm saying, there's always things that a man can style a woman with, and it's things that a lot of men are upset
with that he can't.
But then when some men express themselves, women don't actually listen to what the man's saying. They only want to respond. So it's like, well, I would have washed it if you never done this. So it's like... So it's
then you're starting it wrong.
Now you've got me on my defense.
Yeah, then you're starting it wrong.
And that's why I said that a woman that doesn't fall into a submission energy will never actually get anywhere with a man. See, some women will look at other women and look down on them. Oh, her man done this, her man done that. Bro, you even got a man.
Do you know what I think? In all honesty, I feel like relationships will not flourish when either party's in an ego-based energy. That's what I think. Like, everyone needs to know.
Explain what ego-based is.
Like, for instance, wanting to, like, be in control, wanting to...
But what's wrong with wanting to be in control of the person?
I mean in a negative manner. Like, a woman just doing too much, for example, wanting to control her man. Where you going? Who you going with? That's too much. Like, cool down. You're in your ego-based energy. Do you know what I'm saying? Or a man just doing too much, like, you know, he's clocking what time you went shopping... You've only got an hour to go shopping, then you've got to be back. Like, certain behavioural things that we do. Or if you're not willing to take constructive criticism about yourself, you're in an ego-based energy. That doesn't help the relationship.
But sometimes, is it really...
Or you're doing little sneaky things to control that it's a false sense of control, but not in a healthy way. There's people that do that too, you know? And it's like, why? That's not how relationships are supposed to be led.
So you think that a relationship is meant to be no control?
There's supposed to be control, but I mean ego-based energy. When you're doing silly things that, in actual fact, you're not actually gaining control. If anything, you're fucking up your relationship with your full sense of control. Literally, like playing silly games.
Like, give examples.
Like, for instance, giving people false hope.
What do you mean?
Like, some guys and some girls will give the other party false hope.
False hope of what?
Thinking the relationship's going to go somewhere, and it doesn't go somewhere.
But isn't that just because both of them are not in the wrong place at that time?
No, I think people play games and like to be in their ego-based energy, where they think they're running a show and they're playing games, and really, in the end, all they end up doing is effing up their own life. Literally. Like, I'm not gonna come to the relationship with my ego-based energy and be like, I ain't cooking no dinner for him if he ain't my husband. It sounds stupid. I ain't his wife. I'm already a wife, regardless. I already embody that energy, regardless to whether I have a partner or I don't have a partner. So for me to actually get a partner and then be like, I'm not cooking his dinner, I'm not serving him, that means I'm in my ego-based energy. Because
you're in your masculine energy.
And ego-based energy.
I call that
Because
masculine
I
energy.
feel like,
Masculine woman.
why is it such an issue to serve someone?
Yeah, that's a masculine woman.
You know,
That's a
it doesn't make
masculine woman.
sense to me.
I don't want. No
I'm already
masculine
a
woman.
wife, so it don't make sense to be like, I'm not doing certain things until you make me a wife. I either am a wife or I'm not a wife. I'm gonna embody that in how I carry myself. Whether you're open to receiving that, whether you're used to someone of that value, that's down to you. We'll learn that over a period of time. Do you know what I'm saying? But it just doesn't make sense, certain things that I see people doing, and I know it's because they're in their ego-based energy. Literally.
But I still feel like you haven't explained what ego energy is. I still feel like you haven't explained that still.
Okay, for me, ego-based energy is like getting into a relationship, but you're like, nobody can't tell me what to do. You're in your ego-based energy.
But is that's more feminine than men,
no,
no?
guys do that too.
What do you mean, you can't tell me what to do?
Yeah, you hear guys and girls say that, but it's like, you're in a relationship. It's not even about someone telling you what to do.
Because men are not even listening.
It's about healthy compromise.
Men don't even listen to that.
What works for everybody.
Men ain't listening to that though. Like, if you try to tell a man something in a relationship, it's automatic he's not listening to it. You have to guide a man and like slowly push him towards a good thing. You can never tell a man. A man will never be told by a woman. I don't see my mum telling my dad what to do.
Yeah.
But I hear her like
explaining breaking it
towards him.
Yeah.
And I feel like a healthy relationship is when two people push each other towards something. It's not when you are
and they compromise.
You're not dictating to me, but a man should be a dictator to his wife, straight.
Why?
Because as a man, he's the leader.
But what if he's not a good man or a good leader?
Stop. I'm saying, I was talking about a good guy that is a leader.
Yeah, then defo.
Okay, so he dictates how the household's gonna run. Stop putting on these shows, talking about star signs, which is rubbish. Go on, my kids watching that. My kids to watch some good Islamic program. If he says that, he's being a leader in leading his whole family in the right direction.
Yeah, and it's what works for that household, most definitely.
No, that's what works
Definitely.
in general. That's what works in general.
Yeah, but what will work for your household might not necessarily work for another household, because, like you said, every man's needs is different.
No, but I'm saying every man has to be a man for his relationship to work.
Definitely.
The moment that he starts
just
to
like
become
every
a woman
has to be a woman.
Yeah, but what women don't know what
even.
Let's be real. If you ask a woman, what does she bring to the table? She's gonna say a pussy nowadays. Yeah, that's not even a woman.
You're not asking a woman
that
though. That's a girl you're asking, because I'm not being funny. That's not the first thing a woman's going to say.
So what's the first thing a woman says when you bring to the table?
What do I bring to the table?
What's the first thing a woman says? I'm asking you. If you ask a woman, what's she going to say?
Growth.
Growth in which department? Support in what?
In many different areas. Like, she'll be your ride or die. She will uplift you. She will pray for you. She will make sure that she cooks you good food with love, so it's giving you sustenance. Like, she will literally build you up. If you a good woman is someone who's like, I don't know, for example, you say to a woman, I really need help to do this, I don't know, business plan. Now, me being a good woman, you don't know someone, I guarantee within 3 days I'm gonna have someone sitting down with you doing your business plan. Literally. I'll pray for you. I'll look after you when you're sick. I will build you up differently to the way maybe everyone else might build you up. When they're tearing you down, I'm letting you know you are a king. You know what I'm saying? I'm encouraging you to aspire to live your dreams. Like, do the things you love. Do the things that make you happy.
Alright, cool.
You know?
Everything you said sounds good on paper. In practicality, it doesn't exist.
But it does, though.
Because that means you're a perfect woman. If you're the perfect woman, then you're never.
No, you're not going to be perfect, because there may be times when you might be annoyed about something. Nobody's perfect. It's unrealistic.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say to you
is, you're trying to be a good person.
But I'm saying, in
general,
women want a perfect man.
No, we don't.
Alright, so why don't women stay when the relationship's going bad?
It depends. It's usually we usually leave when we feel like the person doesn't want to grow. They actually don't want to grow. They don't want to do what's necessary to make the relationship work. They're not hearing you. Like, if you say to your woman, you know, at least 3-4 times a week you like your dinner, and she's just, You've said it to her so much times.
But men still
you
stay.
like to come home for dinner.
But men still stay.
And you see, she don't care about none
But
of
men
that.
still
She'll
stay.
rather run up and down with her friends.
But men still stay.
Well, nah, I don't think they all do.
No, men still stay.
They're more for them.
Men are more. This
More
is
for
actually,
them.
This is actually true. Men are more loyal and likely to stay in a relationship than women are.
Nah, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Now, in a long-term relationship, men. So basically, at the start of every relationship, women are more loyal than men. At the start of any relationship, women is like, they want to prove to you their loyalty. They want to prove to you. So they go out their way, yeah? All women do this to try and get the man.
Yeah.
They get the man. After years...
And they're not consistent with this, the levels that they brought in the beginning.
Never.
See,
a woman will tell me she can cook, yeah? And she's a cook. She's cooking at home.
Yeah.
She comes to my house, but she never cooks. A girl will say, my house is clean.
Yeah.
But she'll come to my house, see my house a little dirty, but she'll never clean. So all of these things, as a man, you clock. And when you see that her words don't match her actions, she automatically becomes a liar. That's why.
But why does she have to come to your house to clean, though?
What do you mean?
I just want to know.
What do you mean why can't she come to my house to clean?
No, but why is it that you're expecting her to do that? Shouldn't your house already be clean?
But if we've made mess together, so I
Yeah,
cook
then
food,
definitely
if I
she
cook
should
food-
use her initiative.
No, but I'm saying, say for instance, a man's cooked for his woman,
Yeah.
and then there's dirty plates. Me as a man, I watch you.
What, if you wash the dishes?
Yeah, I don't want no woman that don't wash dishes.
Well, I've been that girl. And I know you know who I'm talking about, yeah? Where I've actually done all that. And, yeah, I'm still
I
single
don't
as a
want no
Pringle.
woman that's a tramp. I don't want no woman that's a tramp, yeah, around me. Because a lot of women, they're not even in their feminine energy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I don't know what energy they're in, but
Because I do see that as a female. I find it quite scary. Especially when females want to fight and stuff. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I don't even want to break a nail. I'm not going to lie. Like, don't get me wrong. I can go there with you. But the whole point is, I don't want to.
What do you mean you don't want to?
I don't want to be in that kind of energy. Why would I, as a female who really loves sitting in her feminine, soft energy, want to be railing up and doing all the extra stuff? Like, I don't want to do that.
But single women that have been single for a long period of time have embodied that masculine energy but for their children. So they had to be kind of... Women that have children naturally have to be a little bit rowdy because children will boil you if you don't. If you let children run all over you, they will violate you to another level. So a lot of women have embraced this masculine energy and it's not their fault. I don't blame women for getting into masculine energy.
I think some
'Cause when you're alone, you're doing
haven't had a
everything.
choice.
You're doing the painting, you're doing the drilling. You start to feel like... So when a man comes in your house like, oh, I can do this. You're like, move, I can do it myself. It's like you've embodied that.
Come in my house and fix some shit, babe. Please. I love that. I love it. I think it's so sexy.
Bob the
I
Builder,
love it.
yeah,
Like,
but
come.
if Bob the Builder comes
Hello?
around, he might fix more than that. But what I'm trying to say to you, stay out of the house, Bob the
hell?
Builder.
Like, what was that?
Bob the Builder's fixing more than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brandon the plumber.
Done.
He's come to
Who
fix the
doesn't
pipe.
like that though? Which
He's come with
woman?
the long pipe to fix the pipe.
Well, I
Man's
ain't ever heard.
fixing the leak in the
I
pipe.
have not ever heard of anyone complaining of no long pipe. Literally.
So my thing is this though. Like,
yeah.
a relationship is going to be up and down, left and right, and I believe, and I feel like men are more loyal in the long-term relationships. They don't want to leave, even though they probably got some pen girl out there that's on them. They still wouldn't leave their missus.
Don't know. I beg to differ. I don't know.
If a woman finds a guy that's better than the man that she's got and makes more money, she's more likely to want to leave him than a man leave a woman.
Nah, not every woman's like that on a level. Like,
no one said every woman. I said women in general.
Some girls will do that, yeah, but
some women will do that. What are you talking about?
Nah, that's a bitch move. I can't lie.
How many?
That's a bitch move.
Where
I'm never leaving my
living?
guy for another guy just because he's got more than my guy. Because trust and believe, if I like you, if I love you, it's because I see your greatness. I couldn't give a shit if you was a street cleaner at that time. I see your greatness. That's why I'm with you. I see the king in you. So next guy can't come and stir me with his nice car and his money.
I'm gonna flip this.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Check this. You said women give up on a relationship when they don't see growth. So
in the sense of like, if she's trying to cry out her emotions to you, I don't mean like money wise. Like we can get money together, we can grow stuff together.
But imagine,
that don't bother me so much.
Not doing that,
it's when you're not trying to grow spiritually. You're not trying to evolve as a person. You're not looking at certain things that you do, and you know it's toxic, but you still do it.
But stop. Someone might think that they're actually growing, but you might not see that in them. So that's on you to not see it. So someone might take one little step today, but you haven't seen that. And then when you're saying, "Oh, you're not growing," he's like, "I'm trying," and you're like, "You're not trying." See, this is what women do.
No, I would acknowledge if someone's trying. I can clearly see when someone's trying.
How?
Literally, the proof will be in the pudding.
Not really. Sometimes people try it like they're praying every night, and you don't see it.
Listen, and if you're praying, eventually you're going to see some change, right? That's the whole power of prayer.
It might come in a year though, or 2. Are you willing to? Are you going to hold it down for that long?
Listen,
you're not holding it down for that long.
I've held it down for 15 years. You can't tell me. I'm that girl that holds it down.
Years, it should be 25 or 30 right now.
Nah, there has to be a limit.
No,
there has to be a limit.
There's no limit.
If a relationship becomes detrimental to you,
there's no limit.
Your growth, your children,
you got to accept.
There's a limit.
And this is the reason why I love having these conversations.
A limit.
I love having these conversations because a lot of women find it hard to settle down. Settling down for some women.
Down is easy.
No. Settling down.
It's light work.
No, settling down doesn't just come with we're in a relationship. Settling down is that we stick this shit through.
We go through the good and bad.
Through good and bad.
But how do you work with someone who doesn't actually try to work with you properly?
No, but I'm saying in that sense.
Or violates you.
Violations is going to happen. It's part of a relationship.
There's different
Your
violations.
Your parents can violate you. And they're meant to be the people that love you most.
And I probably wouldn't tolerate that neither.
Yeah, but I'm saying your siblings can violate you because that's how life is. So if the closest people in your life can violate you, then why would you expect your partner not to do the same thing? I'm not saying, look, listen, I'm not saying stay in an abusive relationship with a man's blocking you every night, giving you black eyes and you're going to bed black and blue.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if there's little things in a relationship and he's a great guy to you, but women want to leave.
Then definitely you should work on it. Try and work on it.
I'm saying to you from experience, I'm telling you this experience. A woman will look at you and say, why aren't we gone on holiday? Why haven't we done this? Why haven't we done that? Why haven't we done this? Why you don't treat me how I want to be treated? I want to find someone who loves me and does this and does that for me. And you're like, but I do A, B, C. She's like, no, but I want this. So it's like she wants more. So that shows me that women want perfect. Perfection is never met by anybody. So now that she's not perfect and I'm not perfect, but she wants perfect, but I'm just content with what she has. I'm settling, but she's not. That relationship will never
It's not balanced.
Will never flourish.
It needs to be a healthy balance of give and take and growth. Like, you can't keep saying to me as your woman that you like certain things, but it just falls on deaf ears to me. Like, after a while, you are going to get fed up because you clearly can see I'm not trying to grow to really do the work that makes this relationship get to where it needs to get to. It takes 2 people to tango. You know what I'm saying? If someone's actively expressing certain things to you, it's whether you really want to hear what they're saying. You know, because people are like, I'm listening. Okay, you're listening, but are you hearing me though?
A lot of people aren't listening. They're only listening to respond, and you can tell that because sometimes when you say something to someone, they're straight to fire back. So that means you want to respond rather than listen. Sometimes clock it, deep it. Yeah. I'll hear people talking, and I'll be listening. Yeah. Because I'm trying to understand where their mind's at. So I give it a few minutes for my brain to digest what they're saying, to see where they're at. Then, after about a minute or 30 seconds, I can tell where their angle is. I'm very good at judging character. I'm a very good judge of character. I can tell if a man's on smoke, I can tell a man's not on smoke. I can tell if a girl's a hoe, and I can tell if a girl's not a hoe. I just look at her and say one word, and she'll say something to me like, yeah, she's a hoe. She's some hoe. I can even tell if my guy's giving me bun, just by the way she moves. And
of course.
Behavior. Does that make sense?
Of
like
course.
She wants to lead the relationship. Leaving. Yeah, she give me bun. Yeah. Or she got a man there that's ready to give her a bun.
But more time, obviously I can only speak from like my level of consciousness. I'm not leaving because of an ex-guy. I'm leaving because I feel like you don't respect me, and we're not actively growing.
Cool.
Like,
you say you're not leaving for another guy. It might not be generally for a specific guy, but women will get attention from somewhere else, which will fix that void of attention that that the man's not giving them, and they will look at that as a source. So women will say to me, "I've got a lot of male friends, so she's getting male attention. But is it healthy male attention?
I think it depends what kind of attention you're talking about, though, because I'm not being
Men are
funny.
giving her attention, like just chatting to her, having conversations, not even trying to have sex with her, just friendly with her. So she feels like I don't even need a man because I'm getting male attention.
But that's different, though.
It's like when a man's got, let me tell you something. When a man's got bare gal around him, I have to give this secret out. I hate giving out secrets.
Give out a secret, man.
So when a man's got bare women around him, he treats the woman that he has like shit because he thinks that he has other options.
Yeah, I've been actively in that situation.
That's the same thing women do as well.
But see, with me, I'm not being funny. You're my male friends or cousins or whatever. You can't fill the void that my mind feels. That don't even make sense.
No, but look, check this. For a man to have lots of women around him, he has to be on something. He has to be somebody.
Or he could just be winging it.
You would never
and people
chat
think
to a
he's
man.
on something.
You would never see a boy in a Dragon Ball Z tracksuit and he comes up to you and says, "Let me get your number." You will laugh at him. You will laugh at him. He will not. He doesn't have the potential to even get gal by the way he's dressed, his big belly, and this is his whole image. There'll be a girl for him, but it's hard for him to find that girl because she's very rare. It's not every girl that looks at men like that. Girls want a man dressly presented, confident, knows what he's about. Yeah. So that man's not getting no play.
An active leader.
But a girl that is standard that hasn't even got that much. There's men that are just on her naturally.
Yeah, because she could lack substance, but because she got a big bum or a cute face, guys will run with it. Which is like, meh.
She might just have a cute shape.
Yeah.
So men are more so men will chase her. So she'll have 6 guys on them. That one guy won't even have one woman. So unless you're somebody, you don't have the choice of I can pick women. You don't if you're not like, and this is it's really sad that I say this. If you're nobody, like 9 out of 10 women are not gonna want to chat to you. If you're just nobody.
See, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of women are like that. I'm more go for your personality, your moral compass.
Listen, my whole life I've been somebody, so I'm telling you this from experience. When I was on road and I was a road you, all the girls wanted me because my name used to ring bells in the ends. Yeah? Oh, that's it.
See, I don't know. That's why I feel like I'm so different because those sort of things don't get me hyped. I've never been that girl. Like, if you
subjectively, but like, I'm talking about objectively. Most girls do like that.
Yeah, they do. They get hyped by that. Like whenever, like, oh my god, he drives a Mercedes Benz.
So you've never one of the men in the ends that got a name is not moved to you, and you haven't been like, oh my god, did you know what's his name tried to move to me? Don't try it. I know one of the men have done that.
Who?
I can't remember. One of the men.
No.
When everyone used to chill in Coldberg, I remember one of the men that moved to you, and I said, that's my cousin still.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Literally, I swear to God, if I remembered, I'd air it out right now. I have no recognition of it.
I remember.
And was he like a top dog of the ends?
Not even top dog, but you know, like when the man used to come Coldberg all the time and smoke in the blocks. Yeah, them times.
I was quiet.
No, you weren't around like that.
Yeah, I was quiet.
But the man then was around.
Even when us lot used to hang out, like me, you, Chloe, Clarissa, Giz.
Do you remember? You used to come to Clarissa's parties?
Yeah, I was there. Don't you remember? I was quiet. Yes, we used to have our debates, but I weren't really on the hype. Do
you remember me from Clarissa's party?
Yes, we was always together.
Yeah.
Do you not remember?
Do you remember
I was
the one
quiet.
that she had when she was on? I'm just giving out bare
when she lived in that estate, in the gated estate.
Liam Cook Road.
Yeah.
That party there.
I was there. I was always there with you guys, but I am a quiet girl. What will hype up other girls won't hype up me. You have to come with something of substance. And that's what the problem is. And if I know you're only attracted to me because of my aesthetics or my figure, you're off-put to me. To me, you lack substance. And a lot of guys don't know how to handle that.
How can a man be attracted to a woman if it's not what he sees?
No, but if you're just fixated on that
but I'm saying,
solely.
But how would you know that though? Because a man naturally is going to... I'm naturally looking at a woman's face and her body. Naturally.
Yes, but if that's all you home in on, and I know that's
how do you know
main...
How do you know?
Guys give it away with their behaviour.
Go on, tell me.
They give some little leechy stares. They do little
That's because he likes you. What are you talking about?
Man. No, but there's a point where it can look creepy.
Bruv, I'm the creep.
Or where you're just too...
I'm the creep. What are you talking about? Cause listen, ladies, I'm giving you the creep look. This is the creep. I'm giving you the creep look.
Licking your lips all that. You're such a champ. There's none. He's such a champ. There's a champ. Nah, man. Nah, I don't know. You're too bad, man. You're too bad. Literally, you're too much. That's the Jamaican blood, you know. Literally, that's the Jamaican blood. Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, initially,
But
yes.
doesn't women? I thought women like that stare though. It means like my
I
man
like
proper
when men are
likes
just
you.
like doing
like,
mad
he's shocked to
creepy
see
shit.
that. Raw. Like,
Yeah, nah.
Doesn't that feel sexy? Doesn't make you feel like raw? Like he's interested in me. And imagine I see him. I'm like, yo, let me see. Understand what's in your mind.
No, not like that. But
See
there's
what
a
I'm saying?
way.
So how do you do it?
For
then?
me, I'm a different type of woman. I can't lie. You
So how
gotta
do
be,
you- how
you
do
gotta
you
be
do that?
smooth with this ish. Cause I can't lie. I'm that chick. Like I could blatantly hear you ask me out, and I'm airing you. Hi, okay, no problem. Have a good day. I will act like I didn't hear you. Straight up, if I'm not interested. With me, I'm that woman where you're not gonna get no grey areas. If you think I like you, then guess what, boo? I don't like you. Because you think you don't know. If I like you, you're gonna know I like you. There's no grey areas. I'm a woman that don't play like that, literally. And what might sway other women is not really gonna excite me. So you're gonna have
So what's the first thing that you see that attracts you when you see a man?
strength. I like a man of strength,
So you like a
conscience.
henched
No, I don't mind a guy with a little push. I like bellies. I think
You know
bellies
what's
are
funny?
cute.
Most girls, yeah, like
I like too much muscles.
stop lying. You like
No,
the
I swear to God, I don't like too much
Bro.
muscles. I like dads. I like
I swear-
guys who have
I
dad
swear the guy,
bods.
I swear your ex. I swear he was kind of big though.
Who, my children's father?
I think the guy that you was with before, wasn't he big? Or was I?
Oh, the one that was at my mum's funeral.
Wasn't he big? Or was I buzzing?
Yeah, he wasn't penched though. He was a meaty. I like meaty guys. I don't like skinny guys.
Oh, you like the fat dons?
I like
Dad
meaty
bods.
guys. Yeah, man.
The
Sexy.
big bellies. Hang.
Don't have a little bit of a belly. What's wrong with a bit of a belly?
When the belly are
I'm
hanging,
little,
you see your
so
end down. When
I need a
you're
guy
on-
that's bigger than me. I can't be with a guy and his thigh is small like my thigh. That don't make no sense. You need to be bigger than me.
Now, if a guy's first
Like-
than yours, I'm not gonna lie. He needs help. So
He needs some good chicken. Yeah, so for me, I like guys that they look like a man, they're strong and you know, and they carry themselves with certain
alright,
energy.
cool. So if that means hench, then yeah.
Not hench, just meaty. I
You've never been with a hench don?
I like a bit of meat on the bone.
See, so you want a hench don, or do you want a fat don? Which one?
In between, it could be in
There's no
between.
Either one or
But
the
then,
other.
to be
Make it
honest-
easy. Make it easy. Make it easy. Hench or
I
fat?
can't say I even have a specific type. I have to. It's about energy as well. I have to resonate with your energy.
So, all right, cool. Wait. When you see a man, you're like, energies.
No, I'm a very energy-based person.
So he could be. He could be someone you
He
don't find
could-
attractive when you see his face, but his energy is making him attractive.
yeah, I could grow to like you.
That's dead.
Nah, because not everything is aesthetics for me.
No, but aesthetics is naturally what you actually see. What
Yeah,
makes-
but
'cause
I will
if someone-
think
if
I
someone's
can
attracted
see a
to you-
guy and be like, I don't know if I like
I
him
don't-
in
I
that
don't think-
way.
I've never saw a
But
woman-
once I get to know your personality, I can be like, yeah,
No,
actually,
but
yeah, I really like
no,
him.
that's-
I'm attracted to him more
Personality
because of
is
the
secondary.
personality and the energy that he brings.
Personality is secondary though.
But yeah, like I think he doesn't
Because
have to
as
be
a
doing
man,
too much.
I'm looking at you first to see how you look and if I'm attracted to you.
Yeah,
But remember,
he just needs to be a strong, nice chocolate man. Literally, that's my thing.
But all right, cool, no problem.
And I attract different types of guys from all different backgrounds, but my preference is a nice, strong black man.
But when you say strong, what do you? Because it sounds like you're not saying strong as in. Because I said hench,
Like
you're not
when
hench.
he walks in the room, you're gonna know by his energy. His presence is felt. He's strong. He complements my energy. Like he complements, my
No,
swag.
but I'm saying, from the first time you meet a man, how can you notice that? Because there's no room to walk into. He's walking into your room.
His mannerism. I will get it from his mannerism. Literally.
No, there's a lot of men that can. There's men that can lie.
Listen, when I worked at my last workplace, there were so many guys that came in and tried to move to me. Literally.
Why? Why are they always moving to you?
Because they wanted to take me on a date or get to know me, and I was single. They didn't know I was single, but they shot their shot and took a chance. And I can't lie, I'm funny. I'll air you out. If I'm not interested, it's just a straight no.
I'm saying.
I'm not gonna pretend to like you if I don't.
I'm saying you're making it sound so hard to even get into a relationship with you, as in that the things that you're saying is.
It's supposed to be hard.
What?
To a certain degree. It's
Why?
not supposed to be overly easy.
No, it's not meant to be hard. I want hard. I want easy.
It's not supposed to be overly easy though.
I want it to be easy.
Nah.
Who wants hard?
Because then it means you have no standards.
No, I don't mean. I don't mean easy and like having sex. I'm talking about. I just don't want hard.
You mean as in like we give equal energy? You roll the ball, I roll it back. in that sense, no, I'm not hard.
Because I
But
don't like
in the
difficult.
sense of what you think impresses most women might shock you because it won't impress me. Literally, I am that old school girl that still likes the flowers, the cards, the simplicity of things. Sitting on the sofa watching a movie. I'm not the chick that's gonna be like, you need to take me to Hakkasan. Like, literally, that's not me. So if you're looking, I think a lot of people like hype. They like drama.
What don't you like? So you're saying in your relationship you want a peaceful relationship. You don't want excitement.
No.
That's dead.
We can have excitement when it's
dead.
time to have excitement.
You know what? Every relationship needs excitement.
What toxic excitement? No.
No, but I'm saying if you don't have,
if it's toxic, then no.
No, but I'm saying every relationship needs some sort of.
We're definitely gonna have excitement if you're talking about excitement in that sense.
No,
like,
I'm saying excitement in every area.
Like,
because excitement sometimes is not always excitement. Like excitement is like, look, we're enjoying. Like we're enjoying. Does it make sense?
think guys say that want excitement, and then when they get it, yeah, like trust me, dude. You don't want the excitement. You want a peaceful relationship. You do.
No, but I'm saying, what would you? Peaceful to me is boring.
Excitement,
It's peaceful boring.
No, peaceful isn't boring.
Because, all right, cool. Some people might interpret peaceful as boring. I'm saying peaceful is boring.
If you're used to a guy that's always giving you drama and trying to kick down your door and smack down chicks and chase after you when you're doing the most out there, giving away community penis, I'm not the girl for you.
No, but do you know, this is going to sound crazy what I'm about to say, yeah? And
I mean, peace is in... when you close that door, you're assured you're going to get a nice meal on the table. I'm going to rub your head.
Do you know, that's not peace to me.
That's not peace to you? There's no drama. You can sit down and relax in your yard like you're free.
Do you know what peace is to me?
What's peace to you?
Peace to me is a woman that doesn't cause me problems that will actually affect my mind. So peace is to me like a woman that I don't care what stratosphere is. If I'm on social media, she's not bait on social media where it's like causing drama for me and I'm getting into things.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by peace.
Those things are like will mess with my head, innit? Yeah. So I don't need that kind of level of stress that a woman's online, on live, talking to men and she's having arguments and fighting, and then I'm sitting there in the background and that to me is not peace. Peace is not, I come home and there's a meal, you know.
Yeah, but when I say that, I mean exactly what you're saying as well.
I don't expect perfection. I don't expect perfection from any woman.
Yeah.
I don't expect to come home and see like all this and all that, all my clothes ironed.
Yeah, no. You're not gonna get that. I'm not Mary Poppins.
Like, I don't expect that. I don't expect that. But I do expect that you don't backbite me. You don't betray my trust.
Yes.
You don't go behind my back and do something that you know that if when I do find out, it's gonna hurt my heart.
And it's gonna cause a problem.
I've been hurt. Many times that women have betrayed my trust. So like I've given them my trust and they've betrayed it. Like, I know I've never been the perfect person, but betraying my trust to me is damaging mentally.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
So that's my peace being played with.
You don't want a woman out there making you, like, embarrassing you, making you look like an idiot.
No, I'm not even talking about the cheating thing. I'm talking
craziness to you. No, but even just how she carries herself. It might be funny, your woman's a representation of you, just like your man is a representation of you.
Not really.
Yeah, because why'd you pick a girl who's out there and, you know, if she went out somewhere, she's just going to be on her madders, and you're hearing it from people, you know, people are telling you that she don't look after your kids properly. That's all crazy.
But if you come around a woman, you'll see if she's looking after your kids properly. All you got to do is watch her.
Nah, it's just crazy behaviour.
But back to what I'm trying to say, peace to me is like, I find peace in different things. Like peace in, like, I know you won't betray me. Yeah. I've been betrayed so many times.
And that's the same for me.
I've been stabbed in my back so many times by people that said they wouldn't. Yeah. I've got to the point where I find it hard to trust people. Yeah. I find it very, very hard to trust people. Yeah. And people think, oh, why are you moving like this? I don't trust you. I can't trust anyone. Yeah. Like even family members.
Yeah, facts.
It's like, I'm at that point in my life where it's like, I don't even know who's sometimes because I've been betrayed so many times. I'm like, if that person betrays me, I've put a wall up in my life that if that person betrays me, I was already prepared for it. Yeah. Does it make sense? Yeah. And that's a bad way to live, if I'm honest. That's a very bad way to live. But it's my way of protecting myself. It's my way. But it's my way of protecting myself and my sanity because I don't need to lose my mind for any human being. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, like I said, peace to me is that I know that you won't betray me in the darkest moment because everybody can shine with you when the lights shine, you know? Yeah. Me and you can make big dough today for the next 2 weeks. when you betray me in the next 4 weeks, you say to people, I ain't giving you no money, but we just made $4,000 together.
Yeah, that's
we made
spooky.
10 grand together.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
And I made that for you. You didn't make that for me. I made that for you.
Yeah.
And you're eating well, but you would turn around and say, oh, you ain't giving me no money. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Right. That's bad mind.
So for me personally, like, ungratefulness is disruptive of my peace, because if a woman's ungrateful to me, it disturbs my peace mentally.
Yeah.
So that, see, peace to me is different to how you would interpret it.
No, but that's exactly how part of what I interpret as peace too. Like, I don't want to know that I'm riding for you 100%. I got your front, back, and sides. But to me, you're making it out like, yeah, we're good, we're together, da-da-da. But to everybody else, you're playing it down. But you know, out of everyone in your team, I'm the one that's really got your back.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I generally think this though, and I want every woman to understand this out there. Yeah? It doesn't matter how he's making things look to the world. It's about how he's actually making you feel. Let's pull it out there.
And that too.
Real life is more important than social media.
Yeah, but why would you deny me to the world?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he denies you to the world.
You're playing a game.
No, but I'm saying, take yourself. Let's take yourself. Social media. Let's destroy it and say that it doesn't exist. How does he make you feel in real life? Because if someone could be online claiming you and treating you like a piece of shit. Oh no,
I'm not talking about claiming you on like social media. That's neither here nor there. Because you don't overly see me posting anyone, even when I'm in a relationship. No, but I'm
saying some girls will say, "Why don't you post me? Why don't you tell people you're with me? Why don't you tell people this?" But I do expect, if you're saying, "Oh, I got this friend and that friend," I'm always hearing about. Why haven't I met them? We're in each other's circles. You've met all my people. I have nothing to hide. You want to meet your nice friends? Yeah. Why wouldn't I want to meet? Nah, man, you don't want to meet. I want to meet
the people that you're talking about. That's important in your life. Why not?
My friends will try and fuck you. Scummy. They don't bring they don't bring, especially if your girl's a sexy girl as well. And they're
yeah, but then you should know you're a woman though.
No, it's not. I'm not scared of them. I'm just scared that our friendship's gonna break and I have to fuck you up. Is
that why guys don't show off their business? Yeah?
No, it's not even. I know that man them are scumbags. When we was younger, one of the man them fucked another one of the man them's girl, and it fucked up the whole gang.
Yeah, that's grimy.
Our gang was so connected, but it wasn't grimy behaviour. No, you know why he said he done it? Listen, I asked him, why the fuck did you do that? I mean, you knew my man was in love with her. You know what he said? She was a hoe, and I wanted to show him. And it's so fucked up, yeah. It's so messed up, yeah. That I understood she was a hoe, and I wanted to show him because if she didn't fuck me.
That's deep.
Yeah, but he said she was a hoe, and I wanted to show him that she was a hoe, so I fucked her because she's a hoe. He said if I never done it, 100% someone else would have done it because she's begging to do my hair, come round to my house, and I fucked her.
And sis, man, you flop because the proof is in the pudding, and the pudding is in the proof. What the hell?
Yeah,
like that's deep.
And it was mad because when he responded with that, I was just like, I looked at him and I said, "Shit, man."
That's
but my
deep.
man that he's done
that's
it to.
That's cold, but it's the truth.
My brethren, he was getting, "Man, I'm gonna fuck you up," and I was like, "Shut up, man! You ain't gonna fuck nothing up, man. You dumb." Like we're all a gang. We're still man them, bruv. She's a hoe. She has to go. Not that we fight and then let her go. She has to go because we're still. Deep. I'm not letting you lot fight. You lot are not killing each other over no gal, bro. I said.
But was she really a hoe, or was you trying to sneak this your guy though, your brethren? Because some of you guys is grimy too. You'll see a guy with a nice gal and think, how the fuck did he get that gal? And you just want it because you feel like if you get that girl, then that means you're kind of on his level to a certain degree. I'm saying, if like, people do mad stuff like that too.
Before, and man's gal is giving me that eye, bro. Like she can tell that I'm the guy in the gang.
Disrespect.
Because girls will love, bro. I don't know about back now, but I'm saying even this in the dynamics of a gang, there's different guys that put in different work. When he's always saying, "My man's put in this work. My man's done this. My man done that. My man done this," she now sees me. I'm like a flipping super villain, blood. I have a super movie. She see me in real life. But I'm looking normal, like, yeah, well, God, yeah, smoke, yeah. Like, but she's thinking, raw, my man's actually like, I've heard stories, but he's moving normal. So that, in some women's eyes, is sexy. That he's a super villain when these guys talk about him, but in real life, he's so calm. So she's feeling me, so she'll give me the eye, like, she'll be like,
nah, I can't lie. She's for the streets.
But
she's for the streets, because trust me, if your girl's riding for you.
I'll never fuck my brethren's girl. It's like a code that I've got since that time that happened. I saw how that disrupted the unity in the gang. So I'd never fuck my brethren's girl.
That's some grimy shit.
But if his girl was on my bed and she was like, fuck me, I would, if I'm honest, it depends.
Would you take the bait?
No, but what I'm saying is, I might record it, yeah, and do things and then like be like, you're a hoe, get out, and you have to break up my bridge and you're a piece of shit. Like I might, it's mad because I don't know. I might do it
Girls
just to
do
show
better,
her.
man.
I might just do it to show him. But even then, I feel like I wouldn't do that to my brethren, bro. Because I love my friends so much.
Yeah,
I
same.
love my friends.
Like,
I love them.
The way I love my friends, like...
My love for my friends is scary.
Even if you broke up with a guy 10, 15 years ago, yeah, I'm not dealing with him.
That's a different story.
I'm not being funny.
That's a whole different topic. That's a different topic, cuz.
Like...
That's a different topic. That's
mad.
That's a different topic.
It's just mad to me.
No, but that's a different topic. If you haven't been with the girl for 15 years and I've met her, me and her become close, we're working together, she's my brethren, and then I start feeling her, brother, I've got to do what I've got to do.
Nah, man. Nah.
What does 20 years mean?
Nah.
So you're saying you wouldn't be with someone, it's 20 years?
Nah.
You didn't know then?
If I didn't know, that's different.
And then now you start dating them, you get emotions, and now you find out, well, you're going to break up with them.
That's different. We've already crossed the line. No, because we've already crossed the line. What's the point? We've already done it. But if I know, that's a different case. There's certain things I wouldn't do just out of respect for my ex. I wouldn't. Literally. And not to say that I've never operated in low...
Give a man bun.
Listen,
let me tell you,
not to say I've never operated in low vibrational energy before, because I have.
But
when you know better, you do better.
That man's beating you up, he's giving you bun, giving you STI, now you're with his bridges moving to you. You're like, fucking pussy, I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Nah, that's not me. Straight up. I've had the opportunities to bun a man like that. And I'm telling you... So where did the song Bun for Bun come from then? Where did the song Bun for Bun come from? From girls that do that. But for me... As a woman, it makes no sense to me.
You're an angel. Why is everyone an angel?
I'm not an angel. I'm not an angel. I'm keep it a buck. I'm nowhere near an angel.
Everybody pretends to be an angel. But I'm on my live with 3 men and they're saying they don't cheat, bro. It's bullshit.
No. I'm not an angel. I've cheated before. I've done low vibrational things before. Literally. I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't. I'll own my shit because no one can use my shit against me. But for me... I've been given opportunities like that. I'm not doing that. That's disrespectful. It's hella disrespectful. And 2, I see it as when girls do that, you've now become the topic of the group. Like, you don't even deep what you've done. You've lowered yourself. I'm not going to use my good body to get back at you because you've done some dumb shit or you... Like, no. What the hell? Hell no. Nah. I'm a girl that will actively leave you, and I ain't jumped onto no one. I've been single like 7-8 months now, and I'm good not jumping from pillow to post. Like, I'm good with letting my meat marinate because I'm not led by my flesh. Like, not at all. And maybe because I've been through certain things, obviously.
So stop.
That might be why.
You're saying that you don't fulfill your desires on yourself?
No. Well, if I want, you mean masturbate? Yeah, if I want to masturbate, then I will, of course.
But there's no difference in masturbation
and having sex with someone else. Yes, there is. There's a big difference.
Right, go on, tell me the difference. You're still satisfying your needs, yeah?
Yeah.
But your needs are getting satisfied.
But I'm not getting any like unhealthy spiritual ties. I believe when you have sex with someone,
pornography is mental.
I don't watch pornography.
So how do you get off then?
Imagination.
Don's got homemade pornos on her phone. I don't care what you say.
No, I don't.
I don't care what you say. She's got homemade pornos on her phone.
I actually don't. I'm actually boring like that. No, I don't. But, I mean, it doesn't take a lot of your imagination.
Wait,
literally.
Let me help you.
And honestly, I'll be real. I will be real.
Let me try.
Should I be honest with you? I'm more likely to masturbate to the thought of my last partner than...
Huh?
Yeah, because...
I thought women masturbate to... What? So you're sitting there...
Because I don't want to advertise with anyone else. I might, yeah, especially if I'm still in love with the person but we're not together. I might do that.
Bro, I'm saying you can't have... You have to... You see, all right, let me just say something, yeah? I don't watch porn anymore, but when I did, yeah, I didn't like people to know that I'm watching it, but I'd have it on 1, like, not on 0. Because 0...
Why? What's the big issue of watching porn?
No, what? Porn's disgusting.
Yeah, certain porn is disgusting, but what's the big...
Okay, so you watch porn?
If I had a partner and they wanted to, yeah, why not?
You watch porn?
No, I don't watch porn.
So what are you talking
because
about?
I don't
So
really have an interest in it on my ones, and I don't need that.
So you'd be with a partner and watch porn?
I don't need that to bust off. Yeah, why not?
What the what man's watching porn with his woman?
Why would you not?
But I'm saying he's seeing other women get smashed up.
You're watching porn. That's porn, isn't it?
And you're watching man
You
blow
might be
out another
watching
woman's
to
back.
learn and see
Learn? There's nothing to learn on
certain
porn.
things.
There's nothing to learn on porn.
Or you might be watching it because it turns you both on. There's many different reasons why
So
people
you watch porn because it turns you on?
Yeah, if I was with my partner and we was...
Stop saying with your partner.
I would.
Stop trying to be
But
this
I don't watch
angel.
it when
Stop
I'm
being
on
this
my
angel.
own. It's nothing to do with being an angel. Just
Stop being
trust
this
me.
angel.
If I watch porn, I'd blatantly tell you I watch porn.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I just told you I masturbate. Why would I not tell you I watch porn?
No, but you said you masturbate off your memory, bro.
Yeah,
So
I do.
I'm saying...
I will masturbate off the memory of my old partner.
But you can't
if
remember
I want
that.
to
It's been
get
5,
off
6, 7 months.
or something.
How do you still do
Easy,
that?
because if I still love the person, then that's what I would do
Your
rather
brain,
than
I know
think
girls,
of something
no
else.
girl's imagination is that wild.
Or watch porn. What?
There's no girl's imagination that wild.
Are you okay?
No.
You're not ready.
No.
You're not ready.
No.
You're not ready.
No.
You're not ready. And even then, I feel like
You
should still be able to kind of
mad.
like...
Because now you scared me
restrain
because I'm
yourself.
thinking how many women are out there doing the same thing about me?
Because they
That's
don't want to
mad.
add no notches to their belt. So they'd be like, you know what? I'll just remember the time he went down on me or he did certain things. And yeah, in all honesty, not everyone likes to jump from different. You're such an idiot. You're such a fool.
Gal out there doing a that's mad though.
A lot of women will literally that's why even some women will go back to their ex because they don't want to add different people
so
to
she
the
keeps
roster.
thinking about me. She's gonna come back sooner
Like
or
they
later.
don't, not necessarily.
If you're dreaming of
I
that
might
man,
just remember the good memories and use that just for a quick, release.
bro, I'm still like in shock that you can actually use your imagination. Like,
Why?
because like you need something. Everybody needs something. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people got.
And this is the thing. Some women, in all honesty, we just masturbate because it helps us to sleep. It relaxes us. It releases tension. And for me, I believe to a certain degree, it's not normal for us not to mate. We're supposed to mate, so your body will give you signals about that.
But then you're being single, so how do you mate on a single belly?
I'd mate by myself.
That's not called mating.
If I want to.
That's not called baiting. That's called.
But I'm still getting to the point.
You see,
of
when
what
men
I
do it, they're
want.
called wankers, yeah. So women are called wankers as well.
Yeah, we pop that pussy. What? You want me to be honest with you? Sometimes we pop our pussy by ourselves because we don't want to have to deal with some low vibrational nigga that's just gonna come and fuck up our energy. So we pussy pop by ourselves.
What the fuck is pussy popping, bro?
The same way you like wanker. The same way, innit? Literally.
I'm done.
Nah, because you know what? I feel like there's so much like taboos on conversations in regard to sex, masturbation, porn.
But you're saying you don't watch porn, though. You say you don't watch porn.
When I'm on my own, I don't.
I'm saying, would you watch girl on girl porn?
Yeah, why not? If someone sent me a video,
get off on it.
Hell yeah.
Someone sent you a video.
If someone sent me a video,
someone sent you a video for what?
Of porn.
Why would someone send you a video of porn?
Because people share mad shit on social media.
So
people
someone sent you videos of porn?
No, no one has. But I'm saying.
Don't try it. You wouldn't come up with that for no
my
reason.
friends, I can bring up my phone now. There's nothing like that
Why
on
would
my
that go
phone.
through your phone?
Like literally.
But I'm saying,
but
someone
you know,
send you porn.
I'm showing it to you. I'll show it to you. Like no, but I'm saying sometimes people might send weird videos and things like that. Yeah.
So someone sent you porn?
Nobody sends me porn. My phone.
So if your friend
my phone is dry.
Cool. Let me ask you a question. I'm a wild boy. Cool. Your friend sent you a video of her giving head to her man.
Nah.
I'm saying, are you watching it?
Nah.
But you don't know it's her man, but she's giving head to someone.
I don't want to see my friend doing that though. We have a sisterhood, a respectful sisterhood.
I'm saying she's done that now. She said it was an accident. She sent it to the wrong person.
Nah, it wasn't an accident. I'd be annoyed with you. I'd be annoyed with you.
What
bitch.
did you do
You're
at
my
that moment?
sister.
What are you doing?
You're my sister. I don't want to see you doing no sloppy toppy. I don't. You're my sister.
So, but you see another woman doing it and there'd be nothing wrong on the internet.
Yeah, because it's a random girl.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Do you see the hypocrisy of what you're saying?
Why?
Because if my brother sent me a video of him smashing the thing, I'd be like, oh damn, he's getting in. Like, what the hell?
No.
It's not gay. I'm not thinking.
If you
this
ask
is gay.
me, would I like to be a fly on the wall, like come back as a fly and be able to spy on people? Most definitely.
What kind of kinky fetish is this? That was a mad kinky fetish.
Most definitely, because I want to know if there's something you're doing that I can learn that I could be doing.
That's mad.
That's real.
But I'm saying, but being there in person.
That's real.
Like watching through like a little hole in it.
I'd be a fly. If I could be a fly, like just buzzing, like, what's how you get down, girl? Like maybe, but no, don't
that
send
in the
me.
video though, there's no difference.
But that's if I'm a fly. That means I'm not your friend. I'm just a fly on the wall, spying, like flies
That's
do
mad.
when they're buzzing
That's
around
crazy.
the room, innit?
That's
It's different.
Me personally, I just
But
find it.
I'm weird like that. Like for me,
Yeah, definitely weird.
I'd like to go to a nudist beach.
Excuse me?
I'd love to go to a nudist beach.
For what?
See naked
getting
free
naked?
people.
Are you getting naked as well?
Yes, why not?
Like you're having your fanny out the door?
Everything, butt naked. What's wrong with that? What is actually wrong with that? We came out of the body naked, so
No, but
why
I'm
is it
seeing,
such a taboo?
Like, you know, I just can't imagine bare dinglings around me. I just feel uncomfortable seeing dinglings.
Why?
I just don't feel comfortable, man, just swinging around me. Like, it just doesn't feel good. It feels mad. Don't know about vaginas, but like just seeing penises around, the flip. Nah.
I think there's something very beautiful about the body. Like, why do we shun away from it? And I
Male body or female body? Which one?
Both. I think God did a great job on both species.
So you, what? I'm just confused now. I'm done.
I would love to go to a nudist beach.
Is that when you're? So what, could you go to a swingers club as well?
What, to watch people have sex? Yeah, why not?
No, I'm saying a swingers club. In a swingers club, you have to get involved.
You don't have to get involved.
You have to get involved in the
don't
swingers
have
club.
to.
So what are you going to the swingers
You
club? if
don't
you're not ready
have to get
swing?
involved.
You have to swing.
Because you might like
Swing.
to watch and you and your partner get off of it.
What?
Yeah, you don't have to necessarily
Wait.
partake
You got some
in
different
it.
type of fetishes now. Wait. Hold on.
No, I'm real.
No, alright, cool. So you'd go to a swingers club and watch other people smoke.
Yeah.
That's
Why not?
mad though.
Why?
But that's the same as porn though, isn't it?
I think porn's a bit different. It's in a sense of like sometimes it's not really
pornography.
realistic.
That's pornography though.
Yeah, it's a different. I guess it's a different art form.
That's real life porn. That means you're actually
I guess
a serious
it's a
person.
different art form.
You're
Yeah.
actually more intense than like people that watch porn. You're more
porn,
intense.
yeah.
Because
I'm not open to that. Definitely.
But a man, I think that's mad to go and watch a man smoking at the moment, like digging out the thing, murking it.
No,
I
but it
could watch it on
depends. If
TV.
you're doing it in a hot, like seedy manner, yeah, there's different levels, isn't there? There's different levels, I think. So, yeah, I'm not like completely closed off to things. I'm a very open-minded person, you know, and I like that I'm an open-minded person, especially if someone who's been through abuse. Like, remember, my first experience with sex wasn't in a healthy manner. It was in a horrible manner. I've had to learn to liberate myself in a sense, like to be comfortable with certain things, to be comfortable with my body, you know? So for me, when people tell me stuff, I'm never like, oh my God, and I said, that's taboo. If that's what you like, that's what you like. It doesn't faze me, you know? I'm not easily shocked by stuff.
Why not?
And I think people should stop lying, saying, I don't masturbate. Yes, you do. You do. It's okay to touch yourself. It's okay. Literally, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I think that's crazy still. I think that's crazy.
What, for someone to masturbate?
Nah, for someone to like not watch porn but masturbate off imagination, I just think that's crazy.
Why?
I just never heard of that. Straight out, I never heard of that. That's crazy.
It can be done.
Nah, I've never heard of that.
Literally, why not?
That's crazy.
I'm a different kettle of fish.
Yeah, that's definitely different.
That's why they're not ready. They're not ready.
That's
I'm literally a different kettle of fish.
Trust me. But like, comment, and subscribe. Rare
Feels
Talk,
like,
so you know what
trust
it is.
me.
Bow, bow, bow. We're out.
Peace.